Alright, so in this little video, I'm going to show you guys my chart colors and why you need to have these chart colors instead of these chart colors. So, oh, the first reason why I want to show you guys how to make your chart colors like mine is because of psychology. Now, when you see red and green candlesticks, you get very emotional. There's no way around it. A lot of traders are trading based off red and green candles. You see a little bit of crash, like something like this, and then they start getting emotional. Like you see a lot of reds, thinking, oh damn, maybe I should sell out. You're just not trusting your plan anymore. It's all because of psychology. So go back here. Candles like these, right? You don't really feel much emotions when it's just gray and white. It's all black, gray, white. You don't really care. But when you're seeing red, like if these are red candlesticks, right? But I changed them to gray. When you're seeing red, 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 you're getting scared. But if you zoom out, right, we knew that price was bullish. So during this time of this time right here, the moment you start seeing red candlesticks, let me just play this out real quick. People just tend to get out the market because they're thinking, nah, like there was a huge push, it was red, I need to get out. That's how you target your fear and why people get scared. They start exiting trades because they get really scared. Then this happens, they go, yes, I exited the market perfect time because of this crash, blah, blah, blah. Good thing I exited. But look what happens. Let me get rid of this supply. It just heads up higher because the plan I gave you, the plan you tested, the strategy you tested, it showed you that price was it was bound to head up. But what did you do? You emotionally exited because of the colors. When you're seeing these small little dumps, you get scared. But yeah, it all goes back to psychology. So red and green hurts your psychology. The chart colors I'm going to give you, it eases your mind with less emotional trading. If you make big money and you're happy, you're gambling. So this is the wrong yo. What I mean by this point is that when you see these huge spikes up, yeah, and let's say the target was here, right? The target was here. But you start seeing these huge pushes up and you exit and you're happy, you're like, yes, I just made this much money. Then you're gambling. You didn't trust the plan. You didn't follow the plan. So if we just play this out quick. If you exited around here, you would have been so cut. If you exited here, you would have been sad as well. But the plan was that we exit around here, right? If you had green candles and you saw all these bullish green moves, then you're just going to get really scared and exit the trade. That's what I mean by you're gambling. You didn't trust the plan, you gambled. Even though you made money, you gambled. Right? That's not something to be proud of, and that's not. If you post this on the Discord, the first thing to ask you is show us your setup, show us your plan. If we see that you exited here, but the plan states that you exit here, we're not going to congratulate you on the money you made because you didn't follow the plan. So as a trader, you must understand that you need to have a plan and stick to it to the end. You can't get emotional with all these candlestick colors and stuff. Okay, the colors that I'm showing you now, the ones I use, these cannot just these do help a bit, but they don't really perfect your psychology. You need to understand that the plan comes first. Everything here is just little stuff. So if you set up a plan and execute it properly and hold it till it hits your take profit, then that's something to be happy about. That's what I was talking about. So again, these chart colors, I'm going to show you how to turn this ugly, really bright, hurting my eyes type of charts into these type charts, which is beautiful. So oh, by the way, I understand that you guys have your own chart colors and preferences, but you really need to watch this video to the end because I'm going to be dropping some gems and what to actually do so you can really follow along the course. So I'm going to start here. This is on a different account, so it's not my account. So the first thing you want to do is go to color theme and then you go dark. All right. So it was right click, color theme dark. Now it's just to make this part of the section black, but I'll show you. If you make it light, it's all white. but if I might make it dark, then this part is dark. So the dark theme is better on your eyes. The white part is just gonna strain your eyes, and the reason why you don't want to strain your eyes is because, I mean, you will look at the charts for hours. When you go throughout this course, you're not going to look at the charts for that long. But since you're new, you're starting to trade, you're learning to trade, and you're going to stare at the charts for a long time, this light color is just painful to your eyes. It's really straining. So go dark. Now this is the important part. Go chart settings, which is up here. Let me move myself down here. The chart settings is up here, right? You click on that, and then you click here. You click the second end, the second black, perfect. Make sure that this is gradient and not solid. Solid, it's you can do that too. There's a difference. I swear there's a difference. Okay, so you go gradient. You make these two the second last shade of black. The grid lines. I'm going to turn this to 0. Over here, 0. So now you don't have any of that grid. Crosshair, you can make it white, or yeah, just make it white. Yeah. Watermark, don't worry about that. Because when you buy TradingView Premium or Pro, it kind of stops a lot of it. I want to move myself up here. No, move myself to the side. I don't like this Logitech stuff on the side, right here. It's Logitech, but this is the only screen recorder I have. I don't know how to use. I don't really know how to operate all these other screen recording stuff. But Logitech gave me a camera, so it did help me set this up. So it was easier for me to just use them. By the way, Logitech's a good camera. You should buy them. Not sponsored, none of that. Okay, so now we go to symbol, right? Now green and red, again, too emotional, too psychologically damaging. We're going to change that. For all this bullish move here, the body, the borders, and the wick, we're going to choose white. All white. And then for the red bearish candles, we're going to choose the fifth shade. So fifth shade of white, or let's say gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have our chart colors, look how much better it looks than the previous white that you were looking at. So, yeah. Oh, I hate when these ads pop up. So now that we have our chart colors, which is beneficial to our eyes and to psychologically better, I'm going to show you guys the trend lines. So I'm going to open this, chart colors. So I got the chart colors, we're done with that. I'm going to strike it. Now I have to show you the trend lines, okay? So the trend line is up here, okay? It says trend line. Now what you want to do is you just click it once. You click anywhere in the chart once, and then you drag it out, okay? You drag it out anywhere you want. Now, you go here. You change it to a white, and then you double click the trend line. Now the first thing you want to do is change this part to white. Now you're going to write in capital letters BOS. It stands for breaker structure. You will learn this later on in the course where it gets more advanced. But for now, I'm just gonna show you guys the chart settings and all the stuff you need to mark out and save, so then you can mark it out easier. So we have breaker structure. Make sure that this is moved to the middle, right? Not and this is moved to the center, not left, not right, but the center. And then you get the template. Save as, and you in caps BOS. Save. Okay. Now, when we mark this out anywhere in the charts, right? Here, here, we have this toolbox up here. You click the templates and you click BOS. Now, for a chalk, right? All you need to do is double click it, mark out CH. Same thing, white, template, save as, and then mark it chalk, change the character, save. Okay. Now that we got chalk, we also got a breaker structure. Very easy, very clean, very neat. Now want to go back here. I want you guys to do this for all of this. So X, yep. Make sure you have X, you have sweep, you have protected low, protected high. Make sure that the low is over here, protected high is over here. You have the internal breaker structure, the fake or failed breaker structure, the break even, and then the 80% partial rule. So I'm not going to get into details with these yet, but I do want you to make sure you have this saved so you can easily click on it when you mark it out. Okay. So trend lines done. Supply and demand boxes. Okay. So I have this box here as supply. So the box is up here, right? And then this box here as demand. So I want you to double click the box. Make sure that the background is this sort of red with the opacity at 25%. Okay. You text, you can say supply. And then make sure you click this over here and then save as template. All right, I already have it, which is over here. Over here, you do the same thing. You go here, click here, press this shade of blue, and then mark out demand. Oh, fat fingers. And then make sure that the text alignment is inside and then center. So, okay, these numbers depend on what how big you want it, the font size, but I'm gonna use 20. Again, click this over here and then save drawing as template. Okay, and then call it demand or supply. So I already have that saved. See demand and have supply. That's all you need. Don't worry about these you can do buy to sell imbalance and unmitigated wicks, but you wouldn't need that for now. Alright, so now we go to chart colors, time frames. Maybe I'll move that to the end. Yeah. So oh wait, no, I'll do that right now. Sorry. I thought I was gonna teach you some different stuff for time frames, but for time frames, I'm gonna move myself up here now. You need to have this saved, all right? The 15 seconds start, the 1 minute start, the 3 minute start, the 15 minutes start, the 1 hour start, and the 4 hour start. So once you favorite all of these, it should all be up here. Now, don't worry too much about the 15 seconds because you do need TradingView a premium, which is quite expensive. But for now, just stick to the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, the 15 minutes, the 1 hour, and the 4 hours. All this stuff you don't have to worry about because when you hop on the charts, yeah, if you go on the daily, then you just click on the daily. But up here, it's just easier to click around. Okay, so we know which time frames we're using. Shortcuts. Okay, wow, this video is already 13 minutes long. Sorry for that. Shortcuts. Okay, so if I'm clicking the trend line here and I click anywhere random, right? And I want to make this straight instead of, you see how it's like wiggling around with my mouse? If I hold shift, it's automatically straight, okay? So over here, I'm going to remove everything here. If I want to mark this trend line here, right? And I want it to go straight, I'll just hold shift and it's automatically straight. And just click again and it closes there. Easy breaker structure. Now, if you hold control, right? So I see a lot of people using this magnet stuff. You see how like it automatically attaches to the wick right there, and you just hold shift, you do that. That's how you get like really clean and accurate touches on your trend lines. But don't worry about the magnet. The magnet is utterly useless. All you need to do is click this trend line and then hold the control button, the CTRL button, all right? Once you hold control, it will automatically act as a little magnet, and you click it, and then immediately after you click it, yeah, you switch to shift, and then it's straight. So get practice of that. So what I do is I have these two fingers right here, right? So this is for control, and then this is for shift. So control, and then shift. And then that's how you put down a line really fast instead of taking your time doing this. And then it's just like ugly, not neat. Because when you go to a high time frame, right? Like let's say 1 hour, I lost it. Like it's not even, it's so ugly. It's not straight, it's not clean, nothing. But let's go back 15 minutes and we did this, control, and then shift, and then marked out the breaker structure. On the 1 hour, look, where'd it go? Look, it's just straight, perfect. So yeah, that's the keyboard shortcuts. Long and short position. Okay, so for long and shorts, I don't really have a chart color for it. I just stick to the basics. So the long and short position is down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows down. I just use long position and short position. All of this stuff here is irrelevant. Okay, you don't really need it. This is irrelevant too. You don't need it. I don't use any of this stuff here. I don't need to. The text speech is down here. On the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows down. I just use text or call out. But for the long position, I just use the basic chart colors. I don't use anything else. And then for short position, same thing. Basic chart colors. I don't use any other different colors. So yeah, I hope that you guys understood what I was talking about. And if you have any problems with chart colors, just message me or ask someone in the Discord and then we'll help you out. But yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial.